Hello everyone, I'm Shuo. Welcome back to Shuo Chinese, 说说中文. In today's video, I will teach you 55 phrases that Chinese people use a lot in our real life. These 55 phrases cover 6 different scenarios. After watching this video a few times and maybe take some notes, I'm sure that many words and phrases you hear from Chinese movies, listening materials, or your conversation with Chinese people will stand out and start to make sense to you. So without further ado, let's get started. The first scenario is, of course, to greet someone or to start a conversation. First phrase. If you haven't met someone for a while, you can say 好久不见. 好久不见. Long time no see. You may have learned this phrase already, but let's move to the next one. How are you? How's life treating you? Is it 你好吗? You may already know that Chinese people don't usually use 你好吗 to greet someone.
What?
If we haven't met someone for a while and we sincerely want to know what's happening in their life, we can say 还好吗? 还好吗? Is everything okay? 好久不见还好吗? 好久不见最近还好吗? Another similar one is 最近怎么样? 最近怎么样? How have you been recently? Or you can ask 最近在忙什么? 最近在忙什么? What are you busy with lately? Or basically, how have you been recently? 好久不见，最近在忙什么? To respond to the previous how are you questions, you can say 还行, I'm fine. 还行 or 就那样. 就那样. It's just, same old, same old. Or 没有什么特别的. 没有什么特别的. Nothing particular. But if there are something special that happened in your life recently, or you're in the mood of talking, you can say something like, 还行吧，我最近换了一个新工作. And they may ask you, 什么新工作啊？恭喜啊！ And this is how you start the conversation. If there is a super long story and you don't want to tell all the details, you can say, 说来话长. 说来话长. It's a long story. 说来话长，以后有机会我再告诉你吧。说来话长，以后有机会我再告诉你吧。How I made my speaking course for beginners was also a long story. 说来话长，以后有机会我再告诉你吧。But what I want you to know now is that you can get a 23% discount when purchasing the Ultimate Beginner's Handbook course bundle by applying the coupon code CNY2023, Chinese New Year 2023. The Ultimate Beginner's Handbook course is a speaking course for beginners, which is designed to allow you to speak Chinese from the very first lesson. You will get to speak Chinese in every single lesson, and you will be amazed how quickly you develop confidence. The Chinese New Year sale will end soon, so start the first step to fulfill your New Year resolution by clicking the link in the description box. Then let's see the phrases that you can use at a restaurant. Before entering the restaurant, the staff may ask, 几位? 几位? How many of you? So just tell them the number of people. 一位, 两位, or 八位. When you're looking at the menu and you're thinking, what should I eat? 吃什么好呢? 吃什么好呢? Like you're talking to yourself. Now you have made your decision and you want to tell the waiter or waitress. You can say, 你好, 麻烦点菜. 你好, 麻烦点菜. You may have learned the word 服务员, waiter or waitress. Chinese people do say 服务员点菜 at the restaurant. But I personally think that this is a little bit impolite and not respectful. So at least add a 你好 or 麻烦 to make the sentence more polite. 你好，服务员，麻烦点菜。你好，服务员，麻烦点菜。Next one is, do you have any recommendations? 你有什么推荐的吗？你有什么推荐的吗？ And you may need to use the Wi-Fi, so you may want to ask them the Wi-Fi password. Wi-Fi 密码是什么？ Wi-Fi 密码是什么？ And to make it more polite, add 请问 at the beginning. 请问 Wi-Fi 密码是什么？ Now you get the food, and you're looking at the food, and you want to say, oh, this looks so good. 这个看起来好好吃。这个看起来好好吃。Or you can be more specific. 辣椒炒肉看起来好好吃啊。辣椒炒肉看起来好好吃。Oh, to make it cuter. One thing about Chinese dining manners is that we share the food. So after trying a certain dish which is very tasty, I will say, 你尝一下这个。你尝一下这个。哎，这个好好吃啊！你尝一下这个。And if you really like a certain dish and you want to have it more, you can say to the 服务员，你好，麻烦再来一份。再来一份。服务员，你好，麻烦再来一份。If you start to feel like I can have more, but it's also okay to stop, you can say, 我吃饱了。我吃饱了。But what I want to teach you in this video is not the proper amount of fullness. It's like you're overly full. In that case, we usually don't say 我很饱. Instead, we will use this word. 撑 撑 You can say, 我好撑啊。我好撑啊。Or more commonly, 撑死了。撑死了。Or if you want to use the slang, you can say, 我撑成狗了。I'm as full as a dog. 我撑成狗了。Next one, to get the bill. 买单。买单。服务员，买单。The next one is very crucial. This is the symbol that you're actually gonna be a real Chinese person. 我请客。我请客。我请客。我请客。我请客。哎，不，我请客。哎呀，我的钱包呢？我请客。我请客。到底谁请客？我请客。Okay, if you're so stubborn that you don't want to convert to a Chinese person, you can say, 我们 AA 吧。我们 AA 吧。Let's split the bill. Why AA means split the bill? You can check this video to find out more. If you can't finish all the food, you can use the phrase 打包 to take away. 打包。请问这两个菜可以打包吗？请问这两个菜可以打包吗？ The next situation, say you are at a market or a mall and you want to do some shopping. How much? Of course, you can say 这个多少钱? How much is this? But if you want to buy some fruits or street food, you can also ask them 这个怎么卖?这个怎么卖? Which is super common in spoken language. The next phrase will come in handy when the shopping assistant approaches you and asks you if they can help you. You can tell them, 我就是随便看看。我就是随便看看。I'm just looking around. I'm just browsing. Or if you want to know if you can try something, you can ask them, 我可以试一下这个吗? Can I try this on? Can I try to use it? 我可以试一下吗? Or to be more specific, if it is an outfit, you can say, 我可以试穿一下吗? If it's some kind of food, you can say, 我可以试吃一下吗? If it is other stuff like a pen or a tablet, you can say, 我可以试用一下吗? Now you've tried it and you really like it. You may want to know if there's any promotion or discount. You can ask them, 这个现在有优惠吗? 这个现在有优惠吗? Or 现在打折吗? 这个现在打折吗? An important issue that foreigners may encounter in China is that you only have cash or a credit card. You can ask them, 我可以用现金吗? 我可以用现金吗? Or 我可以用信用卡吗? 我可以用信用卡吗? If you don't really want to buy anything, you can thank them and say, 谢谢，我再看看。谢谢，我再看看。It's an indirect way to say that, thank you, but I don't want to buy anything. Now I will teach you some small words that you can use to talk to your acquaintances or friends in daily life. You may have learned, 真的吗? 真的吗? Really? But do you know this phrase? 真的假的? 真的假的? You can also use this phrase to replace 真的吗? If someone makes a compliment to you, other than saying 谢谢, you can also respond in a humble way. 没有啦. No, it's not like that. 没有啦. And you can choose to be a little bit more extreme. 哪有啦? It's not like that.哪有啦? Moving to the next one. 这样啊. 这样啊. I see. 哎，这个周末你有空吗？哦，这样啊。那没关系，我们下次再约。The next phrase is 太巧了。太巧了. What's the odd? For example, if someone says that 我去过美国，我去过 Ohio, and you are literally from Ohio, you can say 太巧了，我就是 Ohio 人。太巧了，我就是 Ohio 人。You may know the phrase 没关系 or 不客气. It's okay or you're welcome. But do you know that the most authentic phrase is actually 没事? 没事. You can use 没事 when the other person says thank you or I'm sorry. The next phrase is also super useful. 随便. 随便. Whatever. It's up to you. I'm not particular. Like if someone asks you, 你想吃什么? What do you want to eat? You can say, 随便，都可以. Another similar phrase is 无所谓. 无所谓. I don't care. 无所谓，都可以，你决定吧. If someone asks you a question and you don't really know the answer, Other than saying 不知道 I don't know, you can also say 我不太清楚我不太清楚 I'm not really sure about this. The next phrase is used when you have to interrupt someone. You can say 对不起我打断一下对不起我打断一下 The next phrase is super casual. It is usually used between friends. 你在干嘛你在干嘛 is a more casual version for 你在做什么 What are you doing? You can also say 在干嘛呢在干嘛呢喂在干嘛呢喂干嘛呢 To answer this question, you can say 在看电视呢在吃饭呢 Or if you're not doing anything special, you can say 没干嘛没干嘛 The next phrase is used when you want to ask someone's plan, for example, during a weekend. 有安排吗有安排吗 Do you have any plans? 周末你有安排吗今天晚上你有安排吗If you have a dinner appointment with a group of friends and you know that you're going to be late, which happens a lot in real life, doesn't it? You can text your friends or just call them. 你们先吃你们先吃我要晚一点别等我啊你们先吃我要晚一点别等我啊你们先吃 And when you finally arrive there, you can say 对不起来晚了 I'm sorry, I'm late 对不起来晚了 You may have learned the word 迟到迟到 which also means to be late. But 迟到 is more formal, like it is used in formal situations, like a business meeting or a class. 对不起我迟到了 But for the casual situation like the dinner with your friends, you can say 对不起我来晚了 And you can ask them 等了很久吗等了很久吗不好意思来晚了你们等了很久吗不好意思来晚了你们等了很久吗 Next situation is a tough one. It is hard enough to reject someone even in your own language, let alone to do that in Chinese. Or is it the opposite? Exactly because you're using another language, you feel less guilty to do so. But anyways, let's see some phrases that we can use to turn someone down. The first phrase is 谢谢不用了谢谢不用了 You can use it when, for example, a shopping assistant is trying to offer you something, or someone on the street is passing you a flyer. If someone wants you to help them, or they want to invite you to somewhere. 不好意思不太方便不好意思我不太方便 Like, you don't need to give them any specific reasons. You can just say 不好意思我不太方便Sometimes people feel guilty when they reject someone, so they tend to give this fake promise. Chinese people do that too. 下次有机会我一定去下次有机会我一定去 I will definitely go if I get a chance next time. This is very subtle, isn't it? When is next time? And what's the definition of get a chance? I don't usually do fake promise, but feel free to say 下次有机会我一定去 if you feel guilty to turn someone down. The next phrase can also be used to reject, to help someone. 恐怕我不能帮你恐怕我不能帮你 I'm afraid I can't help you 恐怕 I'm afraid that We use it a lot when rejecting someone 恐怕我不太方便。这个恐怕我不太清楚。周末我恐怕没有空。The last one. 你是一个好人，但是我一直把你当朋友。你是一个好人，但是我一直把你当朋友。You know how it works. The last part is about ending a conversation. 我还有点事，我先走了啊。我还有点事，我先走了啊。I still got something to do. I need to go now. You can also say, 那我不打扰你了。那我不打扰你了。Or, 那你先忙。那你先忙。The interesting thing is, the other person doesn't have to be busy for you to say that. Even if they were doing nothing when you joined the conversation, you can still say, 那你先忙，我不打扰你了 when ending the conversation. The next phrase is 玩得开心。玩得开心。It literally means play happily, but it actually means to have fun. For example, if someone tells you that they're going to a party, you can tell them 玩得开心。玩得开心。If you want to say something like talk to you later, don't say 等一下聊。等一下聊。Because 等一下 means a few moments later, like you are going to continue a conversation with the other person after a few hours or a few minutes. In Chinese, we will say 下次聊啊。I will talk to you next time. 下次聊啊。You can also say 回头见啊。See you next time. 回头见啊。回头 literally means to turn your head. 回头见啊。But the most common phrase to end a conversation is bye bye. And yes, we do have Chinese characters for this. And don't forget to use a little bit Chinese accent. Bye bye. Bye bye. 下次聊啊。Bye bye. 好。这就是今天的全部内容。什么？你还想学习更多？不好意思，今天可能不太方便。但是你可以看看我的频道的其他视频，或者用 The Ultimate Beginner's Handbook Course 自己学习。别忘了，现在有23%的优惠哦。好，那我还有点事，我先走了啊，我们回头见，拜拜。